Childish Gambino dropped his new album, Bando, Stone, and the New World. We'll just let Glory take it away here.
Okay, so I just want to say I have completely missed. He has had like a lot of lore and videos and shit for this album. I've been out of touch. I heard new album coming out. I forgot the date, so it was a surprise to me when I saw that it was out on Friday. I was like, "Oh shit, it's out now! Great, okay." Because he just dropped Lithonia
Mhm.
like 2 weeks ago, so that's why I was like, "The fuck." Um, it's a soundtrack for a movie. I missed that completely. I thought this was a standalone album. So I feel like he kind of scammed the fuck out of us a little bit because it's his own movie.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know whether to be upset or like happy that we're getting a movie and an album, but it's also like, I kind of wanted an album that he just made just to make an album versus I need a soundtrack and this is going to count as my final album. I don't know. Mixed feelings there. Album, all that aside, album is incredible. I have a couple notes, but I do believe it is my second favorite Childish Gambino album that he's done. I still need to get into, I believe it's Awaken My Love, which is like his most popular one, but because the internet is my all-time favorite, I've streamed that like 2,000 times. Yeah, it's really good. I did want to say that every song that had Emma Ray on it, their verse should have been cut completely on every single song. They feature on the album twice. Why the fuck are they there twice? Respectfully, I'm sorry if I doubt you're fucking listening, but please, I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. Flo Millie's verse on Talk My Shit was great. I do love Flo Millie. I love her voice, but Amaray fucked it over completely. Lynthonia is great. Survive featuring Chloe. I believe it's Chloe and Haley. Chloe, yeah, yeah. Okay. But Chloe was great. I fucking loved that. I did love the Legend feature, and surprisingly, I also did enjoy the Yeet feature. I fucking hate Yeet, but I liked it. I liked it on this one. I thought that the album had great flow. I did catch little bits and pieces where it felt like parts of the movie were kind of mixed in, where there was kind of talking or like car noises or just something like at the end of a song where it wasn't even connected. So I thought that was nice as well. It made it into more of a full concept record, similar to Because the Internet, because there were a lot of those car door opening, radio turning on, that type of shit. So that made me very happy because it felt like a great final record because it felt like my favorite record.
Mhm.
So that is my review.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I had no idea about any of that. I just learned so much in the span of
Exactly.
14 seconds.
Yeah, dude, me too, man.
But I thoroughly enjoyed this album. You know, I what you brought up, like the little bits and pieces of what I just found out as a movie. You
Right.
know, being in the record, you know, made, you know, the experience even that more like cohesive, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, really helped with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I enjoyed the entire album front to back. I didn't have like a single song that I thought in its entirety was like a snooze fest. Um,
Yeah.
so you know, there were bits and pieces of songs where I was like, these could go. Like we could do without them, but
Yeah.
songs as a whole, every single song where I felt that way, you know, where there was a piece that could go, wound up redeeming itself 15 seconds later when it
Yeah.
was like, all right, we're back, we're so fucking back.
We're so back.
Um,
Sorry
so
about that.
overall, thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, Childish Gambino, you know, and Donald Glover, you know, always knocks it out of the park. Don't really follow his music, but every time Glory puts it on, I respect what he does, and I'm always here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite was Talk My Shit. That was the first one where I was like, all right, now we're really grooving. Like I
Mm-hmm.
heard that
Damn
song, I'm
right.
like, we're really grooving.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I enjoyed it front to back. I thought it was incredibly solid,
Mm-hmm.
and highly recommend it. And I'm gonna have to look into everything that you just spilled on me in the last minute and a half, because I thought that this was just an album.
Dude, me too, until he started putting out like fucking trailers and shit for it. And I was like, wait, what's happening here? Is this all just Oh, And also, what I wanted to say, it makes sense that for his last record, he is doing a movie.
Mhm.
And it makes it completely full circle because, as I said, my favorite album by him is Because the Internet. He wrote an entire fucking script for Because the Internet that made it into an actual movie, but he never made it into a movie. So there's actually like a fucking like 44-page script just of the child or the kid, I forget what the fuck his character's name is, like his story and how it fits into the album and kind of how you're able to follow along. So the fact that he was actually able to make this one into a movie makes it make so much more sense. And it's great. I'm
Hell
very
yeah.
excited. I will be tuning in
Hell yeah.
to the theaters. I don't know when the fuck it comes out though. I've still missed that. I don't know what the fuck's going on.